Jordan, the 1031 doctor, and today is Monday, June 15th, and looks like the MOU might get signed this Friday so that we're going to have the Hormuz Straits opened up and hopefully lower oil prices, but don't count on it. And I wanted to go over one particular deal today in Farmington, New Mexico. It's a triple net Taco Bell and it has a very interesting story that we will get into. Let's take a look. The 1031 doctor's been buying, building, selling, leasing triple net investments across the country since 1986, and we will evaluate any deal you're looking at within 24 hours for $299 using Placer.ai and all sorts of other tools of the trade to understand the property you're looking at. Let's dive into this deal in Farmington, New Mexico. And this is why I like this deal so much. Now, I was in Farmington many, many years ago when I was involved with deals in Albuquerque. And Farmington, it's kind of like Mexicali, Calexico, where you just have this huge, huge influx from a surrounding 100-mile radius that comes into Farmington, the Four Corners area, the Ute tribe, the Apaches, the Navajo, and you've got the San Juan County. So you have this enormous population for one little area. I'd say maybe 400,000 people within a 100-mile radius that really have no other shopping opportunities. They all drive into Farmington. And the sales per square foot are astronomical, just like Mexicali and Calexico and the California border, where people come in from Mexico to do their shopping. But let's take a look at this Taco Bell. And the price per square foot of 1,000 is sort of commensurate with Taco Bell's. And 5.25 cap is commensurate with this kind of deal. But here's what I like about this deal that I wanted to make a quick video on. So this Taco Bell, it's not a corporate Taco Bell, but it's ranked #1 location in New Mexico. And that's the reason why I told you. And 99th percentile nationwide, according to Placer.ai. This store generates nearly 2 times the brand national average, which leaves this at a below 5% rent to sales ratio. This Taco Bell isn't going anywhere, and it is a franchisee, and he's a legacy franchisee, one of the first 100 franchisees in the company. I don't know how many stores they have, but you would hope that he walks away from this deal so that corporate Taco Bell takes over, and then it becomes a corporate Taco Bell. I don't know that you'll be able to get much better than a 5.25 cap, but I have been telling people I think interest rates are going up, and I think cap rates are going up. And I really, I've said this before, the old days, we were doing deals in the 80s and 90s, and things were 10 caps. And, interest rates were 12. I'm not sure that our economy could work anymore with 12% interest rates. It would definitely curb inflation. And if they were smart, they would probably do that. But I do suspect that there will be interest rates increases, and I believe cap rates will follow suit. This has been there for 35 years. They've executed a new 20-year lease extension. This isn't going in 2025. This isn't going anywhere. There's 31,000 cars per day on the site. Let's take a look. Here it gives you an idea. Everybody's here. And if you live within 100 miles, you drive into Farmington to do your shopping. So you've got everything here. Here's your Applebee's you're next to, a Boot Barn, Starbucks. You got everybody here, your Home Depot. You got 31,000 cars per day, which is healthy. Here's your mall area here, Ross, Hibbett Sports. You got JCPenney's, Five Guys, Lowe's, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Dick's, Target's, Walmart, Freddy's. So this Taco Bell is positioned well. It looks like there's a frontage road to get back into here, but no, that's not a frontage road, or maybe that's a bike path. Not really sure about that. But that's basically it with this one. This is very low risk. You could buy this if you're in an exchange, and you will not have an issue. I'd like to see the lease to see what kind of increases they have. But this is about as safe as you can get. Now, there's a lot of talk about other fast food chains closing stores, and Wendy's, and now there's a big Long John Silver's that are closing 700 stores, and that was an old company, by the way. Starbucks closing a lot of stores, Pizza Hut closing a lot of stores. They are not necessarily going out of business, but they are shaking loose the weak deals. And the weak deals are going to be the deals that are performing with rent to sales figures above 8. So there's a lot of deals out there that are at 9 and 10, and I promise you they will not be exercising their renewal options, and they will be closing. But when you're at like a deal like this, when you're at 5 or below 5, and you're double the national average on store sales, this place is on the weekends is going to be packed. And that's like Farmington. The weekends, you just can't even get into the place. So there's no risk actually on this deal, but there's always risk that, in 10 years, people could stop eating fast food altogether because of the chemicals and what have you. Who knows? Become health conscious. But in this area, they're not very health conscious, I can tell you that. And fast food does very well. And this Taco Bell will continue to do well. Anyways, that's my analysis of this Taco Bell for today, June 15th, 2026. And if you're in a 1031 exchange and you need a third party second opinion, reach out to Jordan at 1031doctor.com. And please, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day.